tree. You know how the dogs get, haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic, they come around years later and say it's a sleeper. The ears are rare, the petty is rare. I chose my ex for a feature. Deposit the money to Brenda Leticia, Alinda Felicia. She gave it me twice, I didn't even know for her once. You know I'm a pleaser.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charnel if you are new. Today we are getting into another reaction video. I don't know if you guys have seen me react to the Pop the Balloon or Find Love videos, but it looks like she's starting maybe a new series. This one is called Blind Date Love. So it's the same person, Arlette, on YouTube who does this. So yeah, interested to see what this series is going to be about. So yeah, let's hop right in. Let's see. So blind date, obviously. So she gonna be at $500,000 in no time. I see you, girl. The guys are looking pretty decent. Okay, let's go. The single lady. Oh, she is cute. Okay, period, sis. I like this. Okay, Arlette. I like the fact that she's still trying to come up with, like, you know, different ideas. That's dope. I understand as a content creator, it's honestly not as easy as it seems. She is hella cute.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here today with Blind Date Love. Now before we begin, if you'd like to be featured in any of these upcoming episodes, the submission form will be linked in the description box below. Make sure you go ahead and fill that out. Now this is
go ahead, y'all. If y'all want to be on this Blind Date Love or Pop the Balloon and Find Love, form is in the description box on her channel, y'all.
Just to go ahead and be considered, and we'd love to have you on. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and have you introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Sherelle. I'm 22. I'm an architectural drafter, so I came on the show today like I'm ready to find love, so I'm really excited. A lot of like my spare time is usually spent with like my friends or my family, but like personally my own hobbies, like I've recently been getting into DJing. Okay. I don't do it in public yet, but that's something like I like to do for fun and like going to the gym.
Seems
like,
smart.
That's just like my usual go-to right now.
Seems kind of fun. DJ.
So we're gonna go through each round. You're gonna ask them a couple of questions, whatever it is, get to know them. And after each round, I'm going to have you eliminate a guy until we are down to your match. Go ahead and have you start.
Yeah, so my first question is like, can you state like a fun fact about yourself or just like anything like, you know, to let me get to know you more?
And let's start with your name and age as well. So we'll start with contestant number 1.
Hey, I'm contestant number 1. My name is Rich. I'm 25 years old. And I would say a fun fact for me would be
these 20-year-olds be looking
so
older.
That I'm most
okay.
I
need a close up on him
to connect with children and
I don't know.
to provide resources to people that are less fortunate.
That's the number 3.
I feel like you don't have to be as shy as Pop the Balloon because you know you just gotta know how to talk
what
right.
I like to do is mobile bartend. I run my own mobile bartending business. Been doing that for about a year and a half, and I really enjoy it.
Now contestant number 4.
That's work though. What else?
Contestant number.
Definitely something I want to know about you guys is, have you ever cheated, and do you think it's like a deal breaker in a relationship?
Okay, we jumped right on in. I'll start with
Get to the nitty gritty, sis. I feel you.
Contestant number 1. In my younger years, of course, cheating is something
of
that
course.
you do because you learn in a relationship. But in the older years, I wouldn't say so. So no. And then a deal breaker with cheating.
I don't like that
deal
answer.
breaker. What form of cheating? If you're communicating with someone else, I kind of feel like I'm someone who is a great man, so I don't necessarily kind of want to give in to that in a sense. But it's like, if you're so involved with me, there shouldn't be nobody else.
Okay. Contestant number 2.
Anyways, they be thinking they sound
number
good.
2, no, I never cheated, and it's definitely a deal breaker with me. Like, I don't share.
All right.
Boom and boom.
Number
That's what I'm
3.
talking about, sir.
Contestant number 3, yes, I have cheated. I don't think it's a deal breaker. I feel like it depends on the relationship, working on it, getting through it together. and just growing. And if you guys got to go your separate ways or move forward with it together, then that's what you got to do.
Okay.
It's a fair
Contestant
answer.
Number 4.
Contestant number 4, honestly speaking, I don't understand the reason to cheat because, for me, I get in relationships because I, aspire that relationship, I want that relationship. So, personally, I haven't done that, but, and I do think it's a deal breaker because if you cheated once, you're probably going to do it again. So,
Okay, and contestant number
Good
5.
answer.
Contestant number 5, personally, I've never cheated. I do think it's a deal breaker because I feel like it's a choice. If you chose to make that decision, step out on me, you willingly and, consciously make that decision. So you weren't
Absolutely.
thinking about me or how I would feel. So personally, it's a deal breaker for me because if it were me, I would just leave personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and throw in one more question in this round.
Yeah.
And then eliminate somebody,
So,
starting with number
my
1.
last question for this round is: how open are you to therapy and issues related to mental health in men?
Okay, let's switch it up. Let's go
Okay,
with
young
contestant number 5
sis.
first.
Ooh, contestant number 5. Sorry. My parents work in the behavioral health field, so I'm always open to. I'm kind of hip to it. I'm not against therapy. I just hope it's for the right reasons, not trying to prove a point or try and get over on somebody of pointing out their downfalls or where they lack. But I'm definitely down for it.
Okay. Contestant number 4.
Understood.
I'm contestant number 4. I think therapy is very important for everybody. And personally
really cute.
speaking, I've dealt with some issues that, I needed therapy myself with, but didn't really go seek that. So I, feel like that's very important for everybody to do, to experience. So, yeah.
Okay.
Contestant 2, I would say I'm open to it. I've actually been to therapy when I was in the military, so yeah, it's definitely helped me out. So I wouldn't
2,
mind
4,
going,
and
if I
5
had a
can stay.
problem, I wouldn't mind going to seek therapy.
Okay. And number 1.
Contestant number 1, I say I'm most definitely open to therapy. I've been in therapy. I do social work as well, and so I'm helping people out all the time. And so even healing journals, Black Men Healing Journals, if those individuals who never had one get one. So I'm always in support of mental health.
Okay.
I know you heard a
You
lot.
can still go though.
Hear a lot.
I gotta pick her for her.
unfortunately,
That's so
time where we
funny.
do have-
I think for me, the person I wasn't resonating with the most was contestant number 3. Reasons is the cheating, and I don't think that's something in a relationship that you can necessarily jump back or
Backpedal from,
yeah,
recover
I
from,
just
I guess.
don't think that's something you can necessarily work through. So yeah, that's my reasoning.
Okay, so we're eliminating contestant number 3.
And then number 1 needs to go
Contestant
next,
number 3,
boo.
let's have you come on out.
He's cute, but no.
You want to go right on over there? All right, so if you want to remind us of your name again?
James.
James, okay. So James, she ended up eliminating you because of, the cheating thing and all of that. If you want to kind of elaborate on what you said a little bit more, do you understand where she's coming from
I
as well?
understand where she's coming from. I
Yeah.
feel like it's a deal breaker for a lot of people. Like I said, it depends on the relationship. Yeah.
All right. Well, we do thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you for
it.
your time.
Nice to meet you as well.
Her thing, she
Okay, that was
thinks
our first
he's cute.
elimination.
Do you prefer a partner that's more similar to you or different?
Okay, let's start with contestant number 1.
Contestant number 1, I would say it kind of depends. I feel like differences can make each other better, but also those similarities are important as well because I want to do things with you. I want to go places with you, but also we do have differences. Then I would be comfortable with learning what you like, and then you learn what I like, and then we do it together.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
Good answer,
All right,
good
contestant
answer.
number 2. And number 5.
Contestant number 5. I'm kind of agree with everybody else. I do
Yeah,
like
you know what I mean? Come on, y'all.
the mix of the
Need a
the
little
two,
bit of
but I
both.
do like having differences. I feel like me personally, I like to hear a different side of a story or a different view. Especially me, I'm very used to kind of hearing people being the same ideas. So I like hearing that that other perspective on it. Personally, but yeah.
My second question for you guys is, what sets you apart from other men in today's dating culture?
Okay. Let's switch it up. Let's start in the middle of the lineup. Let's start with number 2.
Alright, contestant number 2. I would say what makes me different is I'm pretty hands-on, and you don't have to tell me stuff. Like, I pay attention to detail. And
Do
then, like,
without
my
being
background
asked.
and,
I mean,
just things that
both
I've been
ways, you
through,
know what I mean? But it's just like,
as far as like growing up around
Yeah.
women, I was brought up around women, so like I just kind of, I have more of a caring side. I'm not just like out here just with no feelings, or like I actually think about my actions and stuff, and I'm the type, like, I don't do stuff that I don't want done to me, because like I take things to the heart. So once I'm not feeling a certain way about you anymore, like it ain't no coming back from that. So I kind of try to keep that in mind as far as like how I'm moving to, so I wouldn't want to do anything that I wouldn't want you to do to me, pretty much.
Okay. All right, and let's hear from number 5.
Contestant number 4. Ultimately, what makes me different is that
young and doing your thing,
I'm looking
guys.
for
I love
marriage,
that.
to be real. Somebody I can build with, grow with, have kids with, spend the rest of my life with. So this is not just like a dating show for me. It's like, I want to get to know you. I want to know what you like, what you don't like, and hopefully, the connection builds and builds and builds, so we, can further that relationship and ultimately just grow together in harmony on one accord. So.
Contestant number 1. I would say for me, just attention to detail. I think what makes me different is just I enjoy paying attention to detail, being deliberate in what I do. And so with that being said, like everything that we're going to set out to do, we're going to be the best to do it. So whatever dreams you have, we're going to conquer those. Whatever dreams I have, we're going to conquer those. And just like contestant 4 said, you date to marry. So that's the intention. And so with the intentionality and us coming together, what's stopping us?
Okay.
His answers have gotten a lot better than they were at the beginning. I will give him that.
So another question I want to know from you guys is, what do you think is your biggest red flaw or flag?
Okay. Let's start with contestant number 1.
Contestant number 1, my biggest red flag, it would be my heart.
Contestant number 2, I would say the same thing, kind of like just my heart, for real. Like, I be just too caring, and like I look past a lot of stuff. I give way too many second chances, and like I'm.
Okay. Number 4.
I'm not trying to steal their answers or anything, but
Come on,
honestly,
yo.
it is my heart, because I feel like I'm a very nice person sometimes, and then that kind of
gonna have to
comes
come
off
up with something
in the
different.
wrong
Come on,
way
number
for certain
5.
people. So I just try to avoid doing that. You know what I mean? Because
Okay. And our last guy, contestant number 5.
Contestant number 5, I feel like for me, it's probably going to be like my personality. I'm a people's person, so I do network, and it's easy for me to talk to people and kind of like, get my way and bring myself into a room. I feel like that, especially if I'm going to be with somebody, I feel like they have to be able to understand that and know that, like, I'm not like a quiet person, so I am going to be out networking. And I feel like, they just have to be strong enough and, have enough security to be able to withstand that. And I'm trying to do certain things. I expect you to understand that and allow me to do what I need to do to make sure we're good.
Okay.
I like that he gave a
Alright,
different
guys, that was
answer,
round
and
2.
yeah.
It's
Not that they
time to
give bad
eliminate
answers,
someone.
but yeah.
Who are you leaning towards eliminating?
I am leaning towards contestant number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything specific he said that you were like, oh no?
No, I think I was just kind of leaning more towards other responses versus his. So obviously, I don't want to waste your time if I'm not getting that initial like impression or spark. So that's my reasoning today.
All right, well,
Understood,
thank you so much
sis.
for coming on, Rich. Yeah. All right.
Well, at least
so
the
we are now
guys
left
know
with
that
contestant
he
number
thinks
2,
that
4,
she's
and
pretty,
5.
so.
Yep.
I would say my favorite pastime is traveling.
Yes, sir.
I really, really, really love to travel because there's so much beauty in traveling. Get to meet new people, network, try new cuisines and all that different kind of stuff. And I like to do a lot of adrenaline rushing things while I'm traveling, or while I'm at home too. But yeah, I would just say overall, I really, really love to travel and go see new things, different things, because the world is so big and there's so many people in the world. So it's like, why not experience it, And learn it for yourself, and it also opens your mind to new things, new people, how they act versus how you act.
New
'Cause a lot of
cultures,
us
I
can be
love it.
very,
Yes,
very
sir.
limited to our current situations or environments.
Contest number 5. I do love the gym. I feel like that's like the greatest outlet in the world. I feel like we deal with all types of problems every day in our lives. I just feel like we all need to have a good positive outlet.
Yeah, for sure.
Besides that, definitely the gym, my car, and traveling for sure. Pastime.
Nice.
Okay. My next question for you guys, though, is if you could take me anywhere on a first date, where would you choose and why?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like doing things that build core memories for us. So, I know how to cook, so I'd like to cook for you. You know, take you home. You know, we can go to the movies, do whatever activity we both enjoy doing together. I'd just say anything that's really building core memories. Whoever I'm getting to know, I want to know what you like. So, by the time we're doing these dates and things like that, I will already have like a mental picture of what's gonna make you smile, what's gonna make you laugh, and all that stuff. So,
Love it.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and hear from contestant number 5.
Contestant number 5, for a first date, I like to have fun, especially if I don't know you, don't know me, we need to be on a neutral ground. So I would probably find like a little cool speakeasy, trying to show you a little something different, you know, a little hole in the
like
wall
that
type
answer.
of vibe. Yeah,
I like
I like the
speakeasies.
speakeasies. There's a few of them out here, so definitely probably there.
My final question for this round is why do you think most relationships fail today?
Contestant number 5, social media and music, is what I'm going to say. Nobody really thinks for themselves anymore.
And
Don't
contestant number
blame
4.
music. Don't blame music.
I'll keep it short, but basically, I'll say lack of communication.
That's what I said.
It's
I
very,
agree.
very big to communicate when you're in a relationship, because when you think about it, you're gonna get married to this person, hopefully, and if that happens, things aren't always gonna be so bright. So you know, the best way to solve those issues, those problems, is to communicate. And you know, I found like a lot of my friends, a lot of people I'm around,
A few moments later.
because they're going to other people to talk about this and that their significant other did, and it's like if you would have just went to your significant other the first time, you probably wouldn't have had that issue, that problem, whatever the case may be. You could have solved it in the blink of an eye, but because you decided to go to social media, like my boy said, or you know, go to
He said he was gonna have a quick answer. It's not a quick answer, sir.
It's like it's not gonna work even if you don't do those things and you don't have communication. You gotta have communication overall.
All right, it is the end of this round.
It is the end of the round.
I know those are pretty good responses.
These are great responses.
I don't know who she
Unfortunately, we do
gonna
have to get rid of
eliminate
one of
now,
those
yeah.
guys. Gotta eliminate them.
So the person I'm picking this round to eliminate will be contestant number 2. I think for me, when it came around to that date question, I kind of feel like it was not really like a lot of effort thought or put into it when it came to what could possibly be done. But that's just me. Like, I'm definitely like a more outgoing girl, I feel like. So, I don't know. I just feel like
Just wanted a
I
little
didn't really
more.
resonate that much with your answer today.
All right, and then sorry if you can remind us of your name
I
again.
like the whole speakeasy
Oh,
vibes,
Andre,
if
don't have
I
mic.
do
Okay.
say
Oh,
so
there you go.
myself.
Andre.
Andre, okay. Well, Andre, we do thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are in our final round. Final round. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on with our questions. We do have contestant 4 and 5 left, so let's
Okay.
get up with the first question.
So, what I would like to know is what is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Ooh, okay, contestant number 4.
I've done a lot of spontaneous things. Well, I'm gonna give you 2. I flew out of the country alone to London, had the best experience of my life. But the biggest thing I wanted to say was I jumped off like one of the buildings in Las Vegas. It's called the Strat Tower. It really boosted my confidence. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I can do anything. Like I'm fearful. You know what I mean? But
Fearless.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Contestant number 5, geez. The most spontaneous thing I think I've ever done was kind of the same thing he did, traveled a little bit. went to Paris for a week, then took a train to Amsterdam, there for a week. You know, that traveling stuff around the country was really just a nice break from everything.
Maybe spontaneously traveling, I think that's dope.
Oh wow. So my second question is like, what's a long-term goal you guys would like to achieve?
Let's start with contestant 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Contestant number 5. Definitely financial freedom. So I'm just like, I don't really care about, you know, the fun stuff now. Like, I can do that later on if I, you know, play on my cards right. So right now it's time to grind and build my legacy.
You guys,
So,
who y'all think
so
she gonna
I
pick? These
know
are
how
two
to
great
get
guys,
that,
great answers. I
without,
mean,
you know, really having to worry about it. So definitely financial freedom for sure.
Honestly, I'm really, really, really interested in building a family.
Okay.
All right, next question.
So my final question for this round is, how do you like to show your affection to the people you care about?
Quality time. Whoever I love
Spend time with
is
me.
someone that I want to be around. So if that's you, then I just want to be around you. Showing that girl, that woman, attention is very important for me, because I know without that, there's a lot of problems that can, you know, that can hinder your relationship and whatever.
Ladies
the case
need
may be. And I
reassurance,
don't
okay?
want any problems in my relationship. So it's just quality time, attention, and yeah, just love and care, really.
All right, let's hear from contestant 5.
I think for me, showing my affection, like I said, I was raised a certain way, so it's definitely going to be, I hate to say it, a little bit more on the materialistic side. I'm definitely in tune with my affection and obviously being able to speak. But I know me, like I said, I like nice things, so if you buy me some nice thing, that's my love language, so I'm going to reciprocate that to you, as well as, you know, as well as a verbal and, like, you know, like reassure you side. Quality time for sure. It's just, you know, I like you, buy you a bag or something, you know, but that's only if you my girl. That's only if you my girl, though. Like, no, whatever. So, but definitely I look nice. I want you to look nice. You know what I'm saying? So,
Alright, well,
All right.
I have a feeling she's gonna go with
Ask you guys,
Our last two men.
number 4.
Elimination time.
Contestant 4?
Which one out of these
I
two
think.
contestants, all of the responses really resonated with you, you loved what you heard, whatever it may be, which one out of these two are we eliminating?
I think for me, it'll be contestant number 5.
Okay.
I think overall, I was kind of leaning towards the other person more, and just like the attention to detail and just like the intention of what you want going into a relationship and building that bond with the person. So I think the other person's answers resonated with me more.
Okay.
I kind of felt that, sis.
All right.
Ain't gonna lie.
All right, contestant number 5, come on out. Heard of you stand there. Okay, if you want to remind us of your name again.
hi, my name is Kai.
Hi, okay. So you did end up eliminating him. Was there anything
He seems like a good
you said
catch.
that you're like, oh, you know what, I'm definitely going to steer more towards contestant number 4?
I think it was kind of your last comment on my final answer in terms of the materialistic. I love gifts. I love giving gifts to my friends and my family. It's also another love language of mine, but I think like that bond is much more important to me than, you know, the other stuff.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you.
He's a good catch. Somebody snatch him
Later,
up.
girl. Okay.
Alright, sis, you can see your man now.
Contestant number 4. So let's go ahead and bring out your match. Come on out. Hello. How are you? I'll have you just stand over here. Sherelle.
Yeah, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes,
So
She's
I know
beautiful
said
and
a
you are
lot of
cute,
these
sir.
responses, like, really resonated with you. What really like sealed the deal for you?
I just think like how, I don't know, the way you articulated things, like that's just kind of how even I would respond to some of like my answers I asked today. And also your view on like mental health and everything, like that's so important to me. I'm a big advocacy for therapy. So yeah, I think that's just my final, Okay. I was just like, okay, like I think I'm leaning more towards this way, and I think like just as we went on, that's just kind of sealed the deal for me.
Nice. I see.
I feel it. I feel
How
it.
you feeling? How are you feeling, sir?
Mr. Money Man. I'm just playing. No, but she's a beautiful young lady. I love your responses too when she did ask you, some questions. I really like your vibe and everything like that. You have a beautiful smile as well. Yeah, so.
We're real happy.
Okay,
All right,
yeah.
well, I can't wait to hear about this follow-up. Okay, I hope we get lots of dates and we hear good stuff. I'm really, really happy for you, too.
We go skydiving?
Oh.
She like,
All right, you guys keep going on.
Thank you.
Oh, they cute.
Catch you all next time.
Bye, girl. Oh, I think that was so cute. I like the fact that she's doing something different. On this one, I don't know. I kind of think I like it better. It's a little bit more personal. There's not so many people. It's not based on looks. It's kind of based on answers and stuff like that. And then it's like you have to eliminate. So it's like at the end, like on the other one, it's like you could not have a match. You know what I mean? But here, it's like you will have a match. Now, what happens after the show, I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought that was super cute. What do you guys think? Leave some comments down below. Go check out her other videos. Like I said, she's super dope. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.